is an exclusive presentation of Prism Sports.
Ah, what a day. Come out here and watch Big League Baseball, eat some Big League David sunflower seeds. You gotta love it.
Oh, he crushed it. My goodness.
Here's a long drive.
Unbelievable.
Watch Lenny run. Hayes has knocked in 4 runs.
You got to have some wild thing in you. Some wild thing.
Come on, go, let's go!
Get out of here. The toughest part of coaching is being with Boa every day.
It is out of
Let me tell you,
here.
that saved 1 run, maybe 2.
And you have to tell the players all these things that you couldn't do as a player.
Sometimes it's tough to pitch when you got a big lead like this. You got to get your concentration back, okay?
You might be it, Dickie could be it. I want to see if they got our sign.
And you holler at them to make them really think you know what you're talking about.
Well, you went way wide there.
Look out. Hey.
Line to the great grab by Schmidt. Great sliding catch by Vaughn.
That was almost one of the greatest plays in the history of the United States right there.
Watch this, baby.
Forget about this, baby.
Out of here.
Well, as a big league manager, you never know what to expect. Believe me, it's not necessarily just another day at the yard.
You have to have all this done in time for the national anthem. See, I'm late.
For the Philadelphia Phillies, first, their manager in his first game, number 16, Nick Leyva.
It was kind of a thrill going out there for the first time, especially against the guy I think's the best in the business, Whitey Herzog. I was in 2 World Series in 5 years with Whitey, so I figured maybe some of the magic would rub off on the Phillies.
I always bring someone along like that, you know.
He always brings the guy for getaway day.
Now, I have a basic theory about playing the game of baseball. If you can have fun, it helps you relax, and if you relax, it helps you concentrate. And if you concentrate, you'll play your best. So I figure, what better way to have fun than a day on the links? Sammy didn't want to embarrass himself, so he decided to play Cub reporter. And it was clearly up to me as a manager to set a high standard of play.
And the water.
I think he killed a fish in that shot. He killed a fish there. He's aiming at nothing. First shot, you guys saw it. Let's gentlemen, swing and a miss. By the captain of the team, Mike Schmidt now. Kids, don't try this at home. They are professionals. Now Van Hayes is the T. Ricky Jordan. What? Ricky, come here. I see you had a little baseball swing there.
Oh, terrible, Sammy, terrible. This is not my game, buddy.
Ricky Jordan's great iron shot. He should play on AstroTurf, I believe.
And Ricky with a putter. He says the best part of his game. Let's watch.
Harry Callas.
Juan Samuel.
Let me hear it.
Juan Samuel rounding first on his way to second. Look at Sammy run. He'll go to third. A triple for Juan Samuel.
Ni cómo terminaste, dime, ¿todavía estaban ustedes todos jodidos?
Bueno, tú sabes, Sammy, no pudimos terminar porque se me perdieron toda la bola.
Nick said they couldn't finish because they lost all the balls. So.
Just another day in the life of spring training. I like to get to the yard early to get a jump on things, but there is always plenty of activity. You know, those spring training rituals that never seem to change much, year after year.
Greetings, salutations. Phillies spring training '89.
Well, this spring training is special because it's my last. The last thing I want is to stir things up concerning me. No one is rooting for Mike Schmidt to fail.
Baseball, you bet. One. Each morning when I arise, I face the monkey gods. I fall 7 times, I rise 8. I thank that great monkey god in the sky for my instructor in baseball.
We had a game scheduled in the afternoon against the Mets, but first there was a morning B game which was getting a lot of attention. Everyone was over at Carpenter Complex to see if Bruce Ruffin could regain a little of his control.
Wait, throw the ball. I like that. That's good. Means he's been listening a little bit to what we're talking about.
A little play-by-play action here today.
Hi, everybody from Jack Russell Stadium in Clearwater, Florida. Welcome to Phillies Spring Training Baseball.
Hello, everyone. I'm Todd Callis. The Phils had 2 games today. Decided to pitch Bruce Ruffin in the B game, Freeman in this game.
On a gorgeous afternoon for exhibition baseball.
It's another great day at the yard today, sitting here with the boys. I mean, it couldn't get any better than this, you know. You could be working 9 to 5 somewhere, but we got the privilege and the honor of being here at the ballpark.
Dennis Menke is doing one hell of a job. He's got them left-handers going hard the other way. It's all on Nosey's shoulder. We'll go as far as Nosey takes us. Everybody say hey! Say ho! All right, shut up.
Here's the 2-strike pitch, swing and a high towering fly down the left field foul line.
Gone, goodbye, Tom Moore with a 2-run home run. Line drive, left field, base hit.
That's not right.
Mike Schmidt with his second double in 2 days, and he has 2 RBIs.
Cannon of a left arm. Nickel brain. Hello, he's a McFly.
Why are you using your hands and talk?
Because I'm Italian and he's half Italian.
But you're using your hands and talk.
Well, if they tie him, I wouldn't be able to talk.
Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I never get back for it. Root for the Phillies. They don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Ding dum dum.
And enters the ball game on the mound, Larry McWilliams, a left-hander trying to get a save here for the Phillies. A pitch, next swing, right to McWilliams. He makes the play to first, and the Phillies have won 6 in a row to go to 7-10-1 on the
What you try to do in spring training is set a tone for the season. So beating the team everyone picked to win it was a good sign. Of course, as a Philly manager, my job was far from over when the game ended. In fact, maybe the hardest thing to get used to was a little greeting committee waiting for me after each game.
Most of all, it comes from your heart. If you go out and really give me an honest day of work, we've got enough talent to win the ball game.
It's time for a couple, guys. A couple.
Ready? Whoa! Nailed it.
My dad taught me something at an early age. Just go out, son, he told me, and do the best job that you can, and things will take care of themselves. And that's basically all I'm trying to do. If I'm good enough to be here, believe me, I'll be here a long time.
Safe.
Would you welcome, please, Phillies' new manager, Nick Laibach. We're going to feel very confident out there. We're going to have a lot of fun, so come on out and join us because we're going to be exciting. Thank you.
After a rainout, our home opener turned out to be a Saturday night showdown with Whitey Ball.
the Phillies manager, Nick Leyva.
3-2 pitch, fastball, low drive, foul ball. It's a double home run. This game is tied at 4-4 on an 8th-inning 2-run homer by Bob Hayes.
Well, just what you need here on a cold, miserable, rainy night at Veterans Stadium. Extra innings. And there are 2 out here in the 11th. Jordan swings and a base hit to left field. It gets by Morris. Schmidt's going to score, and the Phillies will win this game by a score of 5-4.
After winning 2 out of 3 on the road against the Cubs, we were now 3-1 and feeling like we could play with anybody. We were starting to gain a little confidence now, and having the hottest hitter in the National League didn't hurt a bit.
Batting for the Phillies, first baseman Vaughn Hayes.
Swing and a long drive. It might be. It is out of here. A home run by Vaughn Hayes. Can you believe it? And the Phillies have won in the bottom of the ninth by a score of 7-6. And Hayes is scorching.
Vaughn was on his way to being named Player of the Month in April, and with the ball club playing well, funny things started to happen around the clubhouse.
With a real Vaughn Hayes, please stand up.
I got to give Mike Schmidt a lot of credit, too, because in spring training, he changed my batting stance and got me to hold the bat a little more upright, move my feet closer together, and pull the ball more. And it's allowed me to produce as I have been the whole season so far.
Getting out of the gate 6-2 did a lot for the club's spirits, let me tell you.
Come on, Sammy, you got to pick it. Come on, baby. Pick it, Sammy. No.
Unbelievable.
Of course, we knew it was still early, and there's nothing like a few days in the big city to jolt you back to earth. I was kind of looking forward to playing the Mets, actually. They had gotten off to a bad start and were in last place. But no matter what they say, New York is not always such a nice place to visit.
Jones has hurt his knee, it looks like. Oh no.
Ontiveros, I'm not sure is going to be able to continue.
Ontiveros pitched an excellent ball game, though.
In 2 nights, we lost 2 key players. And then with a 1-run lead in the 8th, another heartbreaker.
Big pitch here for the Rock.
Long drive into deep right field. This ball is going to leave the ballpark. A home run. Lee Mazzilli and the New York Mets have taken a 4-2 lead here in the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Jones and Ontiveros, who'd both gotten off to great starts, were now basically lost for the season. But another pleasant surprise appeared in the rotation, Ken Howell.
Struck him out, double play, a great throw by Dutch Dault.
Howell had pitched 7 shutout innings, and when we finally got a rally going, it was time to roll the dice.
Interesting situation here. And up that Kurt Ford.
You got Ford, you got Dwayne Murphy, you got the good bunter Steve Jeltz, or you have Mark Ryle.
Batting for Phillies shortstop Dickie Thon. Number 31, Mark Ryle.
Little flare, base hit, right center field. Dalton will score. Jordan stops at second base, and the Phils lead 1-0 on a pinch single by Mark Ryle.
That's it. We need one more run, man. Get that insurance run right here.
Line
shot. He pulled the ball all right, and it gets by Marshall.
Not quite hurt about shit.
Run! Keep going! Earl gets 3 on it. A stand-up triple. And the Phils lead it by a score of 2-0 here in the 8th.
These are the kind of these are the games that we have to win to really have confidence.
Well, Steve Bedrosian is coming in to pitch for the Phils here. Hot shot, great grab, Hurd, it jelts, double play. What a sensational play by Tom Hurd and the ball game.
Yeah! Tommy Hurd made big plays like that for us all year, and that win gave us a big lift, believe me. But we were still trying to get back to 500 and into the race. What happened 3 nights later, well, I thought for sure would do it.
Stretch by Bedrosian in the pitch. Swing and a base hit to right field. Will Clark rounding third. Dernier's throw to the plate. He's out at home plate. A great throw by Bob Dernier. And the game is still 0-0 here in the 10th.
Here's a ball hit deep. Mitchell has followed with a home run, and the Giants lead it 2-0. So now it's up to Bob Dernier.
Swing a line drive. It's a fair ball down the left field line, going all the way to the corner. Here comes Stott in to score. Lake being waved around. Mitchell can't pick it up. Lake scores. Here comes Dernier. The throw to the plate. Save. I can't believe it. The Phillies have won 3-2 in the bottom half of the 12th inning. Incredible. Mitchell could not pick the ball up down in the left field corner. It kicked away from him. Dernier has circled the bases. The Phillies have won 3-2 in the 12th. Would you believe it? Bedlam here at Veterans Stadium when all looked lost. The fighting Phils came back and won 3-2.
Now you had to figure that would be a turning point, right? Only trouble was, we turned the wrong way. First, the Giants beat us bad the next 2 games. Then the Padres came to town and beat us a couple more times. By the time we took off for the West Coast, we were in 5th place and falling fast.
Okay, I've seen everything now.
Schmidt, and he boots it. Bases are loaded on an error by Schmidt.
Still, no one was ready for what happened next.
Over the years of my career, I've set high standards for myself as a player. I've always said that when I don't feel I can perform up to those standards, that it would be time to retire.
Schmidt bobbles, recovers, safe. Bases are loaded.
But he's struggling. He's struggling at bat. He's struggling in the field.
For these reasons, I decided to retire as an active player.
Clark gives it a ride. It's a slam. 7-3 Giants.
Some 18 years ago, I left Dayton, Ohio, with 2 very bad knees. And a dream to become a Major League Baseball player. I thank God that the dream came true.
So we've seen the end of the career of Michael Jack Schmidt, probably the greatest third baseman ever to play this game.
Believe me, I am now the #1 Phillies fan in this city. To the young people who might be listening out there, kids whose lives I hope my career has affected, I'd like to say, believe in your dreams as I did. Have faith in God. Work hard. Never give up. And your dreams will come true. Mine did.
Swing and a high towering fly ball to deep center field. Landreau at the fence leaps up and he can't get it. It is out of here. Home run, Michael Jack. His 400th lifetime home run. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a line. This game is over. A tremendous home run. Phillies win the ball game on Mike Smith's pinch hit 3-run homer number 30.
And now the three-time MVP, number 20.
I'm just Jack and Lois's son and made good, basically.
Smith, the all-time Phillies hit leader. Here's the stretch in the 2-2 pitch. Long drive, fair foul. Hits the foul pole, a home run. Michael Jack Schmidt.
The leading vote getter at third base from the Phillies and now retired, Mike Smith.
Your style, your grace, your power, your honesty, your easy grin will always be remembered. Thanks, Michael Jack.
Well, it was sad to see Schmitty go, but also painful to go through an 11-game losing streak. Clearly, it was time for us to shake things up a bit. Chris James, who had replaced Schmitty at third base, was the first to go.
I just felt like it's going to help the ball club. It's going to help us a little more offensively. Probably a couple of years ago, you couldn't have got Kruk. He had a bad year last year, and he hasn't been playing much this year, and I guess that's why he's available. And Randy Reddy will probably play some third for Nick, and he may have some better ideas on how he's going to use them.
Well, this one's not getting off to a good start. It's 2-0, and 2 more runners in scoring position. We have just 1 out.
The Phillies are really buried themselves in the first inning tonight.
And here's a smash by Bonds. Fair or foul, it's a fair ball. To the seats, a 3-run home run, and it's 9-0 Pittsburgh.
Someone has to stop the bleeding soon.
And here's a base hit to center field. It's going to be 10-0.
Well, I'll tell you something right now. If we lose this game, I'll walk back to Pittsburgh.
Quinones is the 16th batter to come to the plate this inning. Ground ball hit to third, make the play at third base, and the inning mercifully comes to a close. What an inning for the Pirates. They've gotten 10 runs, 8 hits, 5 walks, and the bases were left loaded.
Fanatic is down there in the stands behind the Phillies dugout with his head all bandaged and a crutch.
10-0. I mean, you can't lose a game like that. So if we lose, I'm walking back to Pittsburgh.
Swing and a long drive. Watch that, baby. Way out of here off the backdrop.
Breaking ball hit the right field been rejuvenated after that. He threw his crutch away.
Sure, I'm going to walk back to Pittsburgh.
Boom.
Fly ball. Is it? Oh! Three-run homer, Steve Jones! His second home run of the ball game. The Phillies now trail 11-9.
I wish I was pitching that game. In no way would he hit 2 home runs. No way. Maybe a couple of triples, but not 2 home runs.
Back through the middle. Is it going to go? It goes through. Here's a run. Here's another guy heading for the plate. Play to third base late. And the Phillies lead this game 13-11.
Guess what? We lost 15-11.
This ball game is over, and one of the most miraculous comebacks in a long time for the Phillies.
Steve Jeltz, I hope next year, wherever their AAA ball club is, you're managing the team.
Steve Jeltz, this is your life.
That's a really life story.
A week later, we lost one 15-11 to the Mets after giving up 8 in the first. And by the last game of the series with the Mets, I think everybody knew something big was about to happen. Since it was Father's Day, we had a little father and son outing on the field before the game. But rumors had been circulating through the clubhouse all weekend, and we had a feeling this was just the quiet before the storm.
All kinds of things going on here on Father's Day at Veterans Stadium. Most recently, the Phillies have just announced a trade. The Phillies have traded Steve Bedrosian to the San Francisco Giants for Dennis Cook, Terry Mulholland, and minor league infielder Charlie Hayes. He'll be missed in so many ways. He was such a great guy to have on a ball club. He was a team guy all the way and a lot of fun and kept the clubhouse loose.
Yeah, he had a lot of friends on the ball club. It was great for the community, you know. He got involved in everything. We're going to miss him.
Long drive, watch that baby! It is out of here, home run, Von Hayes, and the Phillies win the ball game. What a day on Father's Day here at Veterans Stadium. Von Hayes' 13th home run of the year, and the Phils have won it by a score of 6-5. And we have drama all over this ballpark.
Phillies have announced another blockbuster deal, and listen to this. Juan Samuel goes to the New York Mets for Len Dykstra and Roger McDowell. Wow.
Yeah, Sammy too? Is that right? Sammy Dykstra for McDowell. Wow.
Sam, when you get a second, I'll talk.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, not yet.
What happened?
I can tell you what.
Thanks. Nice going, baby. Nice going. You did it again, you stud. All right, you too, man. Good luck to you. All right, I will. You too. Hi, buddy. No. That's not our clubhouse anymore. That's not our clubhouse anymore. Yeah, you got traded. We're going to another team.
Dad, can I have some juice? Dad, give me the juice.
Hey, guys. Take care. Love you.
Not only did we get 5 new players, but Roger McDowell brought just what we needed to the clubhouse. Another BOA.
Turn the ball over. Turn all them.
Terry Mulholland was one of the 2 lefties we picked up from the Giants, along with third baseman Charlie Hayes in our Father's Day sweepstakes. And we also got ourselves a leadoff hitter from the Mets.
Here's Lenny Dykstra to lead it off. He walked and scored to start the game for the Phillies. And here's a line drive into center field and a base hit. Dykstra gets his first hit in a Phillies uniform, a solid single to center.
Looper, left field, coming on. Dykstra. Oh, he made the catch. Unbelievable catch by Lenny Dykstra. He caught that ball almost in left field.
That's it. McDowell will be in to face Guerrero. Roger McDowell, a sinker ball specialist, specializes in getting groundouts. Here's a ground ball to short. There's one. There's the other one. That's the ground ball we were talking about from McDowell, and he gets the Phillies out of trouble here in the 9th inning.
And we're just about set to go, and everybody anxious to see how Dennis Cook makes out in his first Phillies appearance.
He throws a fastball, slider, he'll throw a curveball, he's got a split, and he's got a changeup. So, I mean, I don't know what he's going to throw either. I've never seen it. Hi, boy, we got a man there, too. Hey, boy. Now let's go. The ball way to get ahead.
Cook is going. 3-2 pitch hit in the air and hit well to right field. Brunansky is back. He is out of room. That's a home run. Dykstra with his first Phillies home run to give the Phillies a 3-0 lead over the Cards.
It's unbelievable what he's done here in these 3 games. Boy, he hit that ball deep, too.
Not only did the new guys give us a lift on the field, but I think they brought a little more fun to the clubhouse as well.
Get a little bit of this.
Matches, cigarettes, tape.
See, Roger claimed he knew a little bit about snakes. I tried to tell him you can't find snakes in the wintertime. Get it out when the air conditioning vent. No, it lights it when it's 55 degrees, he said.
Wrap it around the cigarette. Can't get too tight or you cut off the air. Now. You just light the cigarette, and then as it burns down, it'll ignite the matches, and Tony Taylor's a good candidate. Yeah.
Believe me, I saw some weird things this summer. But nothing tops the night a right fielder turned into a place kicker with the game on the line.
Jolts carries the mail at second base. Lenny, line drive, base hit. Jolts had to hold up. Jolts goes to third. They're sending him. The ball gets away, and he goes back. Unbelievable.
Did you see that?
Unbelievable. The ball squirted away, but Jolts.
This play, the tape of this game is going to Cooperstown. Check this out. First of all, Steve Jeltz does not go when the ball's hit. O'Neill can't get a hold of it. He thinks Jeltz is scoring. He thinks the game is over. He kicks the ball. Not only does he kick it, he kicks a perfect kick to the cutoff man.
Perfect. That's unbelievable.
Right to the cutoff man. Let's go home, man. Let's go home.
The Phillies beat the Reds 3-2.
I can only say one thing about what I've seen here. This game should have a VCR alert.
I kind of like these believe it or not stories as long as they have happy endings. So let's try another one. In Montreal, a couple weeks later, we were down by a run with one on in the 9th.
Well hit to right field, and this ball is off the boards or out of here. It's stuck in the fence. It's stuck in the fence. I believe that'll be a ground rule double.
How about that?
There it is. Stuck in the fence, a ground rule double.
Well, it's kind of hard to argue with the evidence, so I figured might as well let Randy Reddy finish off the thriller.
Base hit left field. Hayes is going to be waved around. The throw to the plate. Hayes scores, and Randy Reddy goes to second. And the Phillies lead it 4-3 out of 2 out. 2-run single by Randy Reddy.
now for our show of shows.
Welcome to Crook's Corner, our first edition with our guest, my friend from San Diego, Randy. Randy, honest to God, what were you doing the other night against the old Cubbies in left field?
Well, if you're referring to that one play against the wall, the two plays against the wall, Johnny, you know, that first play I was running after the ball and I was getting ready to leap for it, but I thought I saw Lenny out of the corner of my eye, so I had to like high hurdle, and you know, he wasn't there, and of course the ball hit off the wall and played it into a double. Very nicely done. The other play, you know, I was had a flashback, a little Spider-Man action, and almost made the play of the decade, but obviously it didn't work out because the ball was hit me in the back of the squash.
Well, our first edition is over. Lakey didn't show up, that greasy.
It's only fitting tonight that we have a perfect night for Steve Carlton night. Tonight I have the same feeling of anticipation and excitement that I had each and every time the big left-hander, number 32, was going to start for the Phils. The memories he brought us conjure up memories of the consummate professional. The single-minded purpose and the concentration were matched by none. Only one pitcher in baseball history has ever won 4 Cy Young Awards. Number 32, big lefty, Steve Carlton.
How you doing? You guys are great. Hey, dude.
Known as lefty's catcher. They're so close that when the two of them are called to the great beyond, 60 feet 6 inches, they'll be buried apart. Timmy the Mac, Tim McConnell.
Thank you, Jack. Thank you. Thanks for coming. Love it. It's great, isn't it? It's wonderful.
He can simply be described as the greatest third baseman in baseball history. Michael Jack Schmidt.
Hey, Michael. All right. That's great. Good. Great, isn't it? There you go. You'll be doing this next year, right?
Yeah, make it best for this now, man. Ham it up.
Please turn your attention to the right field bullpen, where the newest Veterans Stadium disc is being unveiled. Joining number 1 and number 36, never to be worn again, number 32.
Thank you all. I love you. You're great. In Philadelphia, baseball is a field of dreams, and this surely is heaven down here. And I thank you once again. It's been wonderful. Thank you.
But if you can't have fun in this game, I mean, it's crazy. This is great.
Of course, it's a little more fun when you win, as any manager will tell you. And our only starter who'd been doing much winning lately was Ken Howe. This was one of those nights where we made all the big plays and made believers out of some people.
Solid shot caught by Nicky Hahn. Whoa, he got it. What a play.
Fastball away.
Great inning for Howell. Which is high fly ball, well hit, deep left center field. It's going to stay in the park. Carry on drops the ball. Ricky Jordan heads for third base. Here's the play. He's in at third.
So why couldn't we maintain that level of play? Well, one thing's for sure. With all the rain delays we had this season, we had plenty of time to think about it.
Rain delay.
In my mind, we spend most of the season struggling to put together a nucleus, trying to give ourselves a sense of direction and a positive attitude. I think with all the changes we made, it was tough to find any kind of consistency. But we did start to see some bright spots, and a lot of it goes back to my theory that baseball ought to be fun.
Okay, well, looks like it's official. There's the sign. And yet another rain out here at Veterans Stadium.
So now you have an idea of what we do during rain delays. But believe me, we'd much rather be playing. One thing I loved about this team was the way we fought back so often. I just wondered why we had to get so far behind to prove it.
To left field and deep. Back goes Smith. Home run, Darren Dalton. It's 10-7, and we got us a Wrigley Field afternoon underway. Deep to left field. This game is tied. Home run, Randy Reddy. You don't believe this? What a comeback by the Phillies here in the 5th inning, and it's 10-10. Home run, Ricky Jordan. Phillies lead it 12-10 here in the 6th inning. Nice play, got it. Whoa, what a great play that is. Oh, baby.
That was a behind-the-back toss to the second baseman.
That's your highlight film. Yeah, that's your basic highlight film play right there. What a big play by Jones. It'll be 13-12 now in favor of the Cubs. What a day this is.
Lancaster's first pitch, and Jordan sends it back through the middle. Dykstra's going to score. Here comes Hayes for the plate. The throw well offline, comes to the backstop. Also coming for the plate is Kruk. He scores! And over to third base goes Jordan. And the Phillies now lead the game 15-13. Phillies win it. What a comeback win for the Phillies. Down by 7 runs, they come on to win 16-13.
One of the greats. This one of those ones you'll talk about at Wrigley for a long time.
And now, another all-new episode of your favorite clubhouse talk show.
There's Lakey. Lakey! We're on, brother. Get down here. Crook's Corner. We're here with Steve Lake, base runner extraordinaire for the Philadelphia Phillies. Lakey, the other day, you're on second base with 1 out. Lenny Dykstra, it's a fly ball to left field. And you, in all your stupidity, made the stupidest base run mistake anyone can make by making a 3rd out at third base. What was going through your mind when you were halfway there and you saw the third baseman holding the ball?
Well, first of all, when Lenny puts the ball in the air, I figure it's gone right away. He's got that type of power and the way he got extended on the pitch. And I just felt I had a good chance, you know. I felt fast at that particular moment.
Okay, I got to go. Bye, everyone. See you next week.
Strikeout took on a new meaning this year, as the Phillies' wives staged a fundraiser to help fight Lou Gehrig's disease. The event raised $300,000, and I was thrilled to be a part of it.
There you go. Thanks for coming, fellas. Okay. Good to see you. For a great cause.
I must say, one of the fringe benefits of the job was getting to meet so many of the fans and getting to feel like part of the community.
You come out here and watch baseball games, you see a lot of my players.
In the course of the season, I saw how much influence we had on kids and how lucky I was to be in this position. I also came to realize that even though we were in last place, there were plenty of worse nightmares for a manager. For instance, there was a lot of press about the '64 Phillies this summer because this was their 25th anniversary. Here was a team that blew a 6.5 game lead with only 12 to play. I can only imagine what it was like for Gene Mauch to manage that team. All summer long, they led the National League, and in September, they even had World Series tickets printed. But then the Phillies lost 10 in a row to overshadow all those great memories.
Jim Bunning is just 1 out away from a perfect game. He struck him out. Jim Bunning pitched a perfect game.
Mauch decided to use Bunning and Chris Short, his two aces, with 2 days rest down the stretch. The strategy backfired.
I don't think I've ever seen a group of able-bodied men, 30 of them I'll say, walk off the field a sadder spectacle.
Not winning in '64 is probably the reason I'm still alive. Because I'd have given 15 years off the end of my life if we'd have won it.
Now, 25 years later, Mauch was at the vet to manage many of those same Phillies in an old-timers game. Finally, I get a chance to meet Gene Mauch.
Hi, Nick. How are you? Pleasure. Fine.
Tan at Palm Springs, tan.
Yeah. I'll tell you something. Compared to my first 2 years in Philly, you're having a hell of a year. And it worked out. Things worked out.
From Hollywood, California, number 15, Dick Allen. The 1964 Philadelphia Phillies. And he flies one to the right side out in the direction of Johnny Callison.
Yeah. We all went like this.
Now batting for the Phillies, number 25, center fielder Tony Gonzalez. Oh, look at this. Hit well to right. Christopher over in pursuit, can't track it down. Gonzalez on his way to second, and Tony Gonzalez pulls in with a double. Hopper, it might be playable. Doubtable, can't quite get to it.
Boy, I timed that perfectly.
Cookie Rojas steps in. 2 down. Line drive to right. It's in there. Christopher up gets it. He throws to the plate. Here comes Johnny Briggs. The Phillies tie. And this game will end in a tie, ladies and gentlemen. The 1964 Phillies have come from behind to tie it.
As a manager, I never really know what's going on in the bullpen, which is maybe just as well.
Second baseman Ryan Sandberg. Trouble finding the dish lately. This is how many games we're going to win the rest of the year. 1, 2, 23. You really love the kids, huh? 15, 16, 17. How many do we have left?
55.
41, 42, 43, 44, 45. How many games do we have left? You know what? That might win the pennant. Doug Harvey could tell you right now.
Hey, Doug Harvey back with you after the commercial. Question 1. Run around first and third. Ruffin's on third. Don Carmen, line drive left field. Ruffin falls down. Uh-oh. Rule number 35.65B. Don Carmen can't hit. Look it up.
Jeff Parrott is going to be given a shot to save this ball game. Fly ball out on the left to sort of do it.
Stay away from that wall, Randy.
Plenty far away. He made the catch for the out, and the Phillies have come back to beat the Cubs 7-4.
San Francisco, California. Here we come.
Watch that, baby. That is going to be way out of here. Upper deck. A tremendous home run for Von Hayes.
And here's another bid for one, way back deep. He's got another one.
That might be his third of the ball game, and it is a home run, Von Hayes. It's Hayes 6 and San Francisco 1 here in the ninth inning.
Vaughn finished the season with a career-high 26 homers, and he ended up playing mostly outfield instead of first base because Ricky Jordan finally came around in the second half. Now, I don't know how much of a success Ricky owes to his barber, Marvin Freeman, but in August, Ricky was the best RBI man in the National League.
And here's a ball crushed out into deep right center field. Out of here, Jordan with another home run. And the Phillies take a 7-6 lead. Ricky's second home run of the night.
And you have a hot young man on your hands right there in Ricky Jordan. And when he's hot, look out.
This guy's picking up the pace a little bit, isn't he? Got 21 ribbies in his last 13 games.
Oh, by the way, I hadn't seen Ricky with a putter since March. Okay, now I got one for you. Who finished second on the fields in homers and third in RBIs? Here's a hint.
Going back, Vaughn tries to backhand it, makes the catch backhanded while running. How about that play?
Here's a long drive. Watch this, baby. Out of here. Home run, Dickie Vaughn. And this game is over as the Bills have won it by a score of 2-1 in the bottom half of the ninth inning.
Here's a guy who was almost out of baseball after getting hit in the eye with a pitch. And he comes back to hit 15 homers, which is more than any other shortstop in the league.
What about the home run? You really nailed that one pretty good.
Yeah, it was a great feeling, you know. It was a great game, and it's nice to be on this side of the story, you know, winning a game like that, and it was nice.
With Whitey back in town and still in the race, it was time for some more Hayes heroics.
Sitting that upper deck caught a ball tonight, and they figured, no way, we're catching one up here tonight. Boy, are they high-fiving each other.
And it turned into a dream come true for a few guys from Coatesville High.
Oh, nice catch, actually. Right? Good. Stump. Oh, gosh, here we go. Thanks a lot. Good luck to all the show. See you later. That's great.
And now, the final installment.
Welcome to Kruk's Corner. Standing in today is Randy Spike Ratty. We have a few questions for Johnny Kruk today. Paper down, please. We're going to recap the setting here. First of all, we're going to back up to a ball off Todd Worrell that you spanked down the left field line and pulled in a second with that great power slide. Can you just kind of describe that whole incident for us, please?
I don't remember. It was a 99-mile-an-hour piece of cheese on the black, and the only thing I can do with this hit it to left field for a double. Slide was kind of ugly.
It looked like a kind of a case of a little bit more bounce to the ounce type of slide also. Could you give us a little bit of insight on that, when that little pop-up slide kind of was?
A pop-up head first slide. But I popped up on the wrong end.
It's a beautiful thing. Johnny, let's back up to when you first got traded over here. We're playing the Pittsburgh Pirates, and Bobby Bonilla is the runner on second base with one out. R.J. Reynolds lifts you a fly ball to left field that made a nice grab on and tucked it in and started trotting into the dugout when all of a sudden Bobby Bonilla was tagging up and he scored on the play. Can you just basically recap that for us?
Yeah, not a very smart play on my part, being a professional that I am, and the money that they pay us, it's not that tough to figure out 1, 2, 3, and I got to 1, and that's where I stopped at. I don't think they even noticed. I bet they didn't notice when I came up and let off the inning and struck out on 3 pitches either. They probably didn't even see that. I didn't hear them boo.
I think that could be a wrap, gentlemen.
Hits it hard to the left field corner. It's a grand slam home run. Phillies win it 9-5 on a Kruk grand slam in the 12th. How's that for making sure, huh?
It's a husky lad from West Virginia that's sitting on that 3-0-0.
It's an incredible story, John Kruk. He had a great year. Nice going, John.
Chemistry's always going to be here. We have that kind of people on this team.
John Kruk the Possum. Spiky ready in the 5-hole. Roughage is out of there.
He ain't pitching.
Close it out with a W.
I like these guys. It's a good bunch of guys here. We had a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun, get to know a lot of new guys, and it was fun.
And we got the new Philly heartthrob, the 9-hole. Patrick, cool.
It's been a long year, and I'm ready to go home, and I'm gonna make this a quick one.
Just like I got him yesterday.
No more than 3 pitches a batter, we're at it.
The 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss, struck him out on a changeup. 2 strikeouts in the first inning for Pat Cone. Here's the windup by McDowell. Next pitch on the way. Griffin sends a one-hopper to the mound. Caught by McDowell. Throw to first, and the Phillies have swept the Expos. And the Phillies have won 4 in a row, their first 4-game winning streak of the year.
The one thing that separates this year from last year, I would say, would be that we're ending the season and we don't hate each other.
Always had these smiling faces here in the clubhouse to look forward to, and that's what kept me going. What can I say?
It's been enjoyable. These guys have really been great to me, coming over from a hated organization as the New York squad. And I enjoyed it. Had a great time and look forward to next year.
It was a trying year for me. I know that I probably made some mistakes, on the field, but those things you try to eliminate those as much as you possibly can. And I think that I have. I think I've learned a lot. And I think next year when I come back as a second-year manager, I'm going to be that much better.
All right, man. Ready to see, there's got to be something there to operate on first.
Luck, brother.
You guys are good people.
If I'm good enough to be here, believe me, I'll be here a long time.
The throw to the plate, Dave! I can't believe it! The Phillies have won 3-2 in the bottom half of the 12th inning. Incredible! Is it? Oh! Three-run homer, Steve Jones!
All
gonna miss us? Who said no?
In Philadelphia, baseball is a field of dreams, and this surely is heaven down here.
Believe in your dreams as I did. Work hard, never give up, and your dreams will come true. Mine did.
Bedlam here at Veterans Stadium when all look lost.
This has been a presentation of Halcyon Days Productions.